Hello there, I'm Richard Hurstwood, and what I want to show you is a highly modified version of a Hurstwood hangout. It was the first one we'd ever done. I demonstrated Beamz and I demonstrated Osmo. In this particular movie, I'm just going to show you Beamz. I'll do Osmo for next week. Also, the live version didn't go as smoothly as the one I'm about to show you, but it was still good fun. So if we do another one, join in, because it was ace. Anyway, let's have a look at Beamz. Right, let's show you the setup first of all. I've got an iPad there, as you can see. Then we've got the actual Beamz themselves. That's the box they came in. And I've taken a mini jack, like a headphone jack, out of there into a little Harman Kardon. Well, actually, I say it's small. It's an incredible sound from that thing. But this makes for a really good rig. This is always going to sound a lot better if you put it through something that sounds decent. Headphones can be a good idea, especially when people are just practicing. Right, two things about the apps. There's a free one, which is there, and there's a paid one, which is there. I went for both. The paid one is quite expensive. It's about 12 quid, but hey, it's actually, if you're into this, it's worth it. Let me show you very quickly the free one. Now, as I've shown on a video before, this is the control here. Just go to playlists and go to master. And immediately I get an advert to say, buy some more. Well, just hang on. Let's go to that and see what it sounds like. When you're using the iPad, just touch it. And it works. I'll just try a bit more volume there. So you don't need a Beamz unit to actually make this work. Now, press the rhythm button. And now we've got sound coming out of the Harman Kardon. A nice backing. So now without Beamz you can actually just play along. And the nice thing is it actually makes it sound good for you. Press the rhythm button again and it finishes it off really, really well. Here's the Beamz controller, and that is actually connected via Bluetooth, which is pretty easy to do. So then when you fire up the app, immediately the device will connect itself. Simply a laser. 1, 2, and then there is one here, and there's one there. So you've got 4 little lasers there. When you break it, you play the sound. Now, certainly people in special education in the UK will immediately start to think of Soundbeam, which is a lot more expensive and, to be quite honest, a lot more flexible. But this has got credibility because you are playing some wonderful stuff and it's quite accessible. And you know what? It makes you sound good because you can put backing in. You can either press rhythm or play. There. And it even gives you a nice finish. The controls on the Beamz itself, there is a volume control, that's a record button. This moves you on to the next set of instruments. This moves you on to the next track. Now, to bring in a rhythm, you can either press that on the iPad and out there, or if you've got Beamz, press play there. And then we're off. Press again, and it gives you a nice finish. Now, although the free app is absolutely great, I'm just going to move over to the paid app, which is a little bit different. Let me show you a nifty little trick. I'm just going to press rhythm. Oops, I got in the beam there. This is a tune. Just play a bit with my hands. And some people might recognise this. And this particular version has got vocals in it.
Very superstitious, right as on the wall.
Now let's say we don't want the vocals. We can actually turn them off.
Superstitious.
And I'll show you. There you go. Turn the vocals off. Bring them back in. Turn them off again. If you want to finish the tune, press rhythm. And now it's finished. Dead easy. Now this comes in especially useful when you're playing some of the Flow Rider tracks.
Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah.
So let's put in the backing. And what we notice now is, on the paid one, you also get the video. Here we go.
Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. Yeah. Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah.
Here without the vocals, you can really hear that you can actually hear what you're playing. Sometimes when you've got the vocals in, they do override quite a bit. But nevertheless, what I'll do, I'll put the vocals back in and you'll just hear what it sounds like.
I get a good feeling, yeah.
Make it full screen.
I get a good feeling,
And you're away. So with this fantastic gadget, you can have hours of fun, especially if you get roped into buying one or two dodgy tunes. See if you recognise this. Here we go. Oh, cooling again. So I'll save you the rest of that, but basically Beamz is a tremendous tool. There's lots of different versions. You can get different software. You can not just use it on an iPad, it can work on a PC or a Mac. There's DJ versions, you can use it as a MIDI interface. This thing is endless, and what I've shown you there are the basics, but for special ed I think this could be a really cool accessible tool.